And then it's like sometimes Sonic can full screen punish.
Pretty much. Sonic's pretty spooky.
Depends on the situation. It's like actually full screen on Stadium, you can pull the turnip, but sometimes full screen could be like on Battlefield, and you can still get grabbed from across the stage.
Yup. I feel a burp coming on. Easy. It was just a wee lad.
Pog Champ. Okay, so we got Shokio versus Arsenals coming up.
We sure do, starting out on neutral stadium too.
I don't think Arsenals has beaten Shokio in a while, actually.
I think they've had a lot of close sets.
They have
a lot of game
Arsenals
threes.
is winning for a little while, like a long time ago, and then they play a lot, and it'll usually be close, but usually Shokio wins.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Justin win in a while.
You know, one thing I told Shokio he needed to do in the spacing matchup a lot more?
And what was that?
Wave dash at his shield. Because he had such a bad habit of just giving in to spacing pressure and rolling a lot of the time. And he would almost never try to wave dash at his shield.
I think wave dashing in a shield's worse than rolling, actually.
See, I don't think it's necessarily because it's a better option, but whenever I would play Shokio, I would literally just like do one thing of pressure and then you jump to a roll distance and he would do it. So like, it would give him another option that wouldn't kill him like a roll would. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're rolling in the same scenario, I mean, if you do any option like every single time in a row, it'll obviously be bad.
Yeah, and I was just
any
telling him,
defensive option in a row. But like,
yeah,
the way I think like in terms of like which is better between wave dash or roll, I'd say roll is better. Obviously, like if you mix the two together, like it'll roll is better. But like only doing rolls,
Exactly. That was the point I was trying to make with him, was like, you're rolling too much. You know, you need to do something else that isn't roll. And I feel like that kind of helped him a little bit, but...
Yeah, are you hyped for Pokemon Eevee, or Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu?
We were just talking about that.
Did you just see social media?
No. Chase came in and told us about it, that it got announced.
Yep.
And do you know if it's like a yellow remastered, or if it's like an inclusive of all the recent gens?
Pretty sure it's a remaster of Yellow with like, there's some like amount of Pokemon Go within it. I think like I don't know what it is, but it's like I'm pretty sure Pokemon Go or Go integration like is in the game.
That would be really interesting.
Yeah, I think it's like some combination of the two. But it's however they did say it is a main series game, so it's like the next thing after Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. It's not like a spinoff.
Okay. They're doing a mainline game. What?
They said. Well, they also just said that this is like still to be considered like a main game. Maybe by main series they mean next generation in 2019. Okay, well, let me see if I can find the tweet, because there was definitely one that said that like one of like the Japanese people there at like the convention or like the reveal or introduction of it was like, they said that this is the
Pretty quick game one.
Yeah.
Good 2-stock by Shokio.
Yeah, Shokio just kind of ran away with that, honestly.
Yeah. Arsenals didn't seem to have any momentum in that. You know,
Not
another...
really. He was just kind of down most of the time.
You know, another thing I feel like I'm noticing with Shokio, on his recovery, I feel like he never fakes out his up B, you know what I mean? Like, he always goes for the, just onto stage. Like, he never seems to fade back and just up B again. And I can kind of see the logic where it's like, if he gets hit off before he touches the stage, he still has his up B. But, I don't know. I think it's just a similar situation.
Let's Go series are full RPGs. They are the next big titles after Sun and Moon. By full RPGs, it's like it's a full game experience, like a main series Pokemon game. It's just they have the next generation or like next main series game coming out late 2019. This is like a real playthrough, like full like of Yellow. So. Oh my God, that hit behind him.
Yeah, even Shokio was like, oh, all right. What did he hit him with? Did he hit him with forward smash?
Oh, so there's like a real life Pokeball that you like interact with the game or something. There's a bunch of stuff and like some cool local multiplayer stuff.
That's cute. There's not enough local multiplayer in most console games these days. IMO. Okay. Arsenal is almost with an SD.
And he might just die. Okay, he got to the ledge fast enough.
Yeah.
Is this winner's quarters?
It sure is.
No, this is semis.
It sure isn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is not a winner's quarters match. Justin would have to be seated like 7th, because Shokio is seated 2nd for that to be quarters.
Oh,
Shokio tried. Yeah, Shokio tried to fall with the border. I mean, that SD was at like 130. I don't remember what the SD on the first stock was, but like
a lot. It was a lot less, but it wasn't like 0 or 20.
Yeah.
It was like a well,
like 60 or some shit.
If I get comboed to the top platform and then up air, I'll die.
Yeah. Whoops. Random down smash in the middle of neutral. Probably a shine, but you'll never know.
I've been doing that sort of thing all night tonight. Earlier, I was playing against Troy in one of my winter sets as DDD, and I forward smashed 2 different times, like in neutral. And one time I actually just got lucky.
That was a fucking horrible ledge refresh. Shokio, what?
Oh.
Is that 3 SDs? What are you doing?
That is.
What are you doing?
The worst part is that this is still an even game. Like,
God damn it. I'm mad.
I'm a little mad too. But I mean, I'm not necessarily mad at Shokio, but a little disappointed in Arsenal's. Mostly because their sets are usually like close normally, but with 3 SDs, Arsenal's isn't looking too hot.
Yeah.
Although this would be the correct time to cheese a stock out of Shokio.
It is. It is the correct time.
Or just make him SD again.
You know, he could be really close to it.
I mean, statistically, Shokio has lost more stocks.
100% of his stocks to this game are
in this entire. There it is. There it is. 4 straight SDs. 4 straight opportunities where he did not have to die, and he himself just drew himself to insanity. And then there was the first game where he died twice. You know, he got killed. He is now died to himself twice as many times.
Please don't. Don't SD like twice this game. Or do, I guess. I can't stop you.
We're not his boss, man.
I think this is actually a really good stage for Zero Suit. Not necessarily even this matchup. I don't know how it goes in this matchup, but Shokio is always like gimping or killing Arsenals like that, to where I think like the survivability on Shokio's end will be way greater than Arsenal's. So.
Oh yeah. When I play Falco against his ZSS and I pick a big stage, it's specifically because I feel like my character can combo on the platforms and like move around the platforms better than ZSS can. But at the same time, I have to risk that, you know, I die a lot sooner than she does. And Fox is in a pretty similar boat, especially when he doesn't have a gun as nice as Falco's.
Oh, that was really good. Caught his jump. Oh. Okay, he doesn't have a jump. Does he have down B left? Okay, he landed on stage. I was going to say, if he ended up on the other side of the stage but didn't hit the ground, he actually wouldn't have been able to recover because he'd up B twice. Oh. Nice. Was that what I saw?
I didn't see it too clearly.
What did you do when you pointed your finger up? You like...
I did a piece.
I thought you flipped him off.
Oh my gosh,
and
no.
Yeah, like I was like, oh, like Birdman.
From your perspective, directly
because I could. Yeah,
to my piece side. You would have seen one middle finger.
I thought you just fucking pulled up your middle finger, and I was like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like you just flipping off Trey? Like,
that'd be terrible.
I mean, Trey would probably laugh at you. Like, Trey would not care. He'd
probably try to roast me back.
Yeah, or maybe he would just accept. The point is, he wouldn't actually like be upset. Like, Trey would be like, why, man.
It would have just been more out of character for me than anything
I
else.
was going to say, like, what the fuck, Jason? Like, if I did that, Trey would have been like, Lunchman's being an ass. But
And then Birdman's actually just another person.
Yeah.
I thought that was good SD on the up air.
I actually think SDIing out of SDIing out of Fox's up air Zeus, it's really easy because her body's so slender. Like,
really
if you go like left to right, like it's actually very easy for her to do it.
Yeah. Have you ever seen how difficult it is for Meta Knight to SDI out of Fox's up air?
Oh yeah, no, I know.
It's kind of hilarious actually.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Good angle.
Like it's probably
Justin usually goes towards the ledge, so that was actually pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, that was a good call.
My SDI out of Fox's up throw up air is like pretty decent, and I get it maybe like 1 out of every 100 times when I'm playing Meta Knight Fox.
Oh, that was a good weight.
Yeah, which is really weird. Puff has like the same shape, and she gets out of it pretty well, but goddamn does Meta Knight not get out of up throw up air. Meta Knight gets fucking murdered by it.
Yup. The only chance he ever really has is when he's in an awkward spot and he can like SDI up
Oh,
or
I
down.
agree with these down throws.
That's how he used to deal with Charizard.
I agree with down throw because every time he does up throw up air, if Zero Suit Smash DIs out, he gets nothing off of it and then like gets reversaled off of his throw. So
Yeah.
if he's just more comfortable with tech chasing off those down throws until up throw up air maybe is like a more viable kill option.
That, or at this percent, honestly, he could
Good
vouch
bait
for
out
up
the
throw
side
back
B.
air.
Yeah, eventually.
Oh
my God.
That was really close. Oh man, you ever just like get that little chest pounding sensation in the middle of the game and you just can't say anything for a second because you're waiting for something to happen?
Yeah.
Oh,
Man, ever since that like little scenario where Justin almost died from the side B, he hasn't been able to like regain any composure.
yeah.
All right. Well, that's it. Now we gotta go play.
A nice 2-1. Shokio literally SDing 4 times in the second game. Yeah. All right. I'm going to wait for the next people to come up to the commentary before jumping up there. Oh, man. How y'all doing, stream? I don't have chat pulled up or anything, so I'm just yelling at y'all for now. But I'm going to let y'all know. Ice Climbers Down Air comes out either frame 2 or frame 3. I'm not totally sure. I'm not about to look at the chat to see if y'all know either, but it's one of those, probably. Now, if it's frame 2, then Entropy was right. If it's frame 3, then Arsenals was right. Who do you think knows more about Ice Climbers frame data on Down Air, Arsenals or Entropy? Because Entropy says it's frame 2.